Tune in on Monday with Dreak Swift. Call in and let us know your 2 cents. Tune in on Monday with Dreak Swift. Call us up and we gon' talk about the topic. Tune in on Monday with Dreak Swift. Call in and let us know your 2 cents. Tune in on Monday with Dreak Swift. Call us up and we gon' talk about the topic. It's about that time, man, so go and bang the line. Tune in with us and say what's on your mind. We all adults here, really nothing out of line. We on every week, man, let's have a good time. 2 cents, Monday with Dreak Swift. Call us up, man, tell us your 2 cents. 2 cents, Monday with Dreak Swift. Call us up and we gon' talk about the topic. 602-699-6101. Call Dreak Swift and tell him what's up. Tap in and tell him what's up.
What up, Doe? It is.
What up?
I know. Happy New Year. I know you weren't on last week's show. Happy New Year. So, motherfucking January 10th. What'd you think of the new intro? That shout out to J Money for putting the laying the tracks down, even though you heard it before. Shout out to Eddie putting the video together. What'd you think?
I liked it. Looked great.
Oh, it's cool, right? It's cool. I was like, yeah, that's not bad. Some previous episodes with you, I threw one in there, Xavier, because he said he was nominated as the introvert co-host.
Okay, whatever.
So it's Monday. Did you work? Was it a mandatory Monday for you?
Work from home. The luxury.
The life. So you got a mask on. You want to tell people what mask on?
Hey man, I'm blessed to be vaccinated, but unfortunately, it finally caught up with me, man. I got COVID. I ain't got no symptoms. I'm doing good. Quarantining at the crib. Okay. But hey, shit happens.
I'm glad you're okay, man. That's the word.
Definitely.
I think the biggest thing is, when someone says, and I hate to go down this fucking rabbit hole, right? They tell me, well, it doesn't matter. And I said, you know what? I don't mean to go down this rabbit hole, but if you get COVID, the vaccination, right? There is nothing on this planet, unless you know something, unless there's a magic fucking pond or you're Superman, there is no cure for anything. So when you get vaccinated, just like if you were a child and you got vaccinated for measles, mumps, chickenpox, you still could get them. They're not. It's not a cure, right? It's not a cure-all, right? So when you're vaccinated, it's not a cure. You're still gonna get the shit. You might not. What it is supposed to lessen. Just like if you got chickenpox, I got a chickenpox vaccine when I was a kid. I still got chickenpox, but I know people that got chickenpox that were like fucking. They looked like they were
blowing up.
I'm like, oh man, you look fucking. I don't even want to touch you. Like I had a few here and a few there, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like you fucking crazy. And the whole thing with the COVID, it's the same thing. You still are gonna get COVID. You still possibly gonna get COVID. What the whole thought process is that you're not gonna end up on a fucking ventilator. So that's, you know what I mean? That's what it is to me. Is look, I've had COVID. It's not a nice thing. It sucks, right? But I wasn't on a ventilator. This is before before the fucking shot came out. But you know what I mean? I was lucky. I didn't end up having breathing issues and all that other bullshit, right? I didn't lose my taste or smell, because I would hate to eat a dirty pussy and you can't taste it. Right? You can't smell it, because I've eaten some pussy and I was like, whoa, man, you need some spring cleaning down there, right? You smell like fucking dead fish. So if you had COVID and you had to go down on somebody and you couldn't smell how funky they were, that would be pretty shitty, right? And then you're licking it like you're licking a battery, right? You're like, I don't know what's going on.
I used to have a boss that previous companies ago. She was the boss, so of course she slept with everybody at work. and she would come by and stand next to you with that rotten crotch, and I'd have to put a hose in just so I couldn't smell it. Woo! It was bad, all bad. She's still wearing that same weave.
See, but that's
anyways,
you had COVID, you couldn't smell that shit. You'd be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You need to go down that rabbit hole. I know that the government just got approved and they've been shipped is the pill. I don't know if I would take the pill. Last time I checked, vaccinations are with a shot, but it is what it is. Some people are fucking.
But do you see how many pills you got to take?
How many is it?
It's kind of like a Z-Pack, but you start with like 13, 12, 11, 10, and it starts going down like that. It's like a Z-Pack.
No, just give me the shot. Just give me the shot.
Yeah.
Give me the shot.
It's all a money thing, because when I went and took the instant test, it said I was negative, and I was like, that's impossible. I took the 2-day test, and sure enough, I was positive. Didn't even fucking know.
Well, I talked to a couple of nurses, and they told me don't trust the rapid test. Maybe it's processed. It's processed.
It's just a moneymaker.
Yeah, because there's a place around the corner from me that does rapid tests. They charge you $200.
Shit. $200. You can find a CDC when they're doing them for free around here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know I can't get in right away, but I could give it in 3 or 4 days. No, these motherfuckers, same day. You can get it same day, no matter when you call, but it's $200.
Hell no.
So how was your New Year? You said you went to a party. Not too many people were there. How was that?
Yeah, there was just 4 of us.
Okay.
4 of us. It was short, small, and we all ended up catching COVID.
You all ended up catching COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's inevitable, right? You never caught it.
They said that's what was going to happen. They said people are going to get together for New Year's, regardless if it was big or small. And that's just what happened. Shit, I mean, shit happens. I'm blessed that I ain't sick.
So the other people that got it or didn't get it,
no, they all got it.
They all got it. Do they have any bad symptoms?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well, man, I pray that you get better. No, nothing, and hopefully, I believe now the CDC reduced it. It was originally 10 days. Now it's 5 days.
5 days with a mask, or 5 days. 5 days quarantine, 5 days with a mask.
Right. So there it is. They reduced. Anything else exciting happened in the last 10 days?
No. Just finally got settled into the new crib. And that's about it.
You're going on vacation now? That sounds real good. When you going on vacation?
Hey. Shh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where are you going? Do you have to have a passport?
No.
Okay. So you're gonna go have.
But I got a passport though. But I'm not going to.
Saying for our callers and our viewers, you have to have a passport. Okay. Hopefully you're going somewhere tropical. Hopefully you're going somewhere nice. Because I know it's been pretty cold in Detroit, right?
It's cold as fuck right now. I don't even want to go outside.
That's shitty, man.
At all. It's like the wind chill is like a -1 right now.
Yeah, I can't even deal, man. No wonder why I fucking moved. It was 70 and it felt hot. It's been chilly. It was like 50 degrees for a couple days. It was fucking cold. It was cold.
I wished it was 75 degrees here.
It was cold. So we'll get into the topic. So what do you do if you catch an STD from a partner? Do you stay with them? Because at that point you possibly both have whatever the fuck, right?
Well, it's a possibility, or it's a possibility not. So okay. We've all been in this situation. I'm sure you have been.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah, and it depends on the connection and the love. I mean, sometimes you do stupid things when you're in love.
You do stupid shit. And now, has it happened several times? Has it happened?
No.
Can you think of an incident where you're like, you know what, fuck you? Can you think of an incident that, you know what, I kind of dig you, and I guess let's go get the shot together. You know, and then it also depends on the STD.
Yeah, that too. Well, it depends on what if it's curable. Yep.
Well,
So hey,
we could go down that, right. So if you find out your partner has HIV, I would say 20 years ago it was a death sentence, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Now it's not. It's so preventable. You can either take a shot or a pill that helps.
It's a pill.
Yeah, that helps you. Yeah, that helps you not even get it or avoid it. You can, there's all kinds of different helps with STD. You don't need to have Magic Johnson money anymore to get those treatments, right? So
it's called Obamacare.
Right, and it's not curable, but at least it's
manageable,
containable, manageable. You're not going to get AIDS and you're going to die. So
yeah.
So have you ever been in those type of situations?
Well, of course, my status is negative. I play safe normally.
Right.
But to be honest, I'm on PrEP. I take PrEP, preventative. I see my doctor. I get tested regularly. A lot of motherfuckers don't. Just because your bitch is clean don't mean you clean.
Right.
Yep.
So I've been in a situation, I told it on my other podcast, where I was fucking somebody, right? I was dating somebody. She called me and she's like, "You gave me an STD." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "You know what? I got something to tell you." She was like, "What?" And I said, "I just recently got tested about a month ago and we stopped talking."
And I ain't got it.
That was the last time we had sex. And she's like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I got all A's, flying colors. I ain't got shit." Whoever you just fucked
gave you something.
You and I was like, "Who did you fuck?" She's like, "That's impossible." And she was talking out loud. She was like, "That's impossible." And then, basically she got caught. And I said, "Hold on, let me send you the snapshot of this motherfucker." So I sent it to her, and she was like, "Dude, I'm gonna have to call you back."
She had to go claim someone else.
She had to go tell somebody else, "You gave me an STD." She was going on that list. Check.
I mean, I'll tell you a story one time. I did, was with someone at a time, and I was like, that's not supposed to be coming out of there like that. That's not supposed to be doing that, man. I mean, you need to go see a doctor, know. And, I've been to the doctor. I didn't have it. So, hey.
Oh, I know another.
Can't blame it on me because I get checked regularly. Shit.
So I know another a buddy of mine that he's gay, and he said that he was fucking so much on the weekend his ass wouldn't stop bleeding, and he had to go to the hospital. But he didn't have an STD because he checked. But I was like, "Damn, what you got? The case of the warm booty?" What? I mean, I don't understand. What does that mean? And he's like, "I don't know. I guess I just got a sensitive ass cavity." I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, that means he's taking something he can't handle. It's ripping shit.
Means I don't know.
That's not good. If it's bleeding, man, you better stop fucking with that motherfucker.
I tell all the time, I got a small dick. Let me go ahead and put it in your ass because guess what? It ain't gonna do no damage. Go on with it.
Sometimes you look at your shit like, damn, that just came out my ass. Holy shit!
It just came out my ass.
Yeah. But it's a habit when you blow your nose. You always open to look at it.
Right.
Same thing you do when you wipe your ass. You always open to look at it.
Open to look at it.
When you take a shit, you always look before you flush.
Right, but if you're bleeding profusely, something's wrong.
Well, no, you better go see a doctor.
You better call the doctor. Okay.
You better go to the ER because that's serious shit right there.
Your asshole's bleeding.
It's not supposed to do that.
So let me take the other flip side of the coin. So if you if you're with somebody and you dating them for a while and you come and find out, hey, you know what, he has herpes, whatever the case, it's not a curable thing, but you're dating him and you guys are in a serious relationship. Is that something you stay with at that point? Because it's not.
That's something that they should have told her up front in the get-go. That's not something. Yeah, that's not.
They should have told you up from the get-go. Okay.
Yeah. But the hardest thing to do is to actually call someone and say, hey, I got something. You better go get checked. You hear silence. You hear silence. You don't hear shit. You're like, man, you better go get checked, man. I don't know. You gave it to me or I gave it to you, but I got something. Something ain't right. Is
the hardest phone call?
Huh?
Is that the hardest phone call?
That's a hard phone call to do. Some people don't do that. Some people don't do that phone call, though. They keep it to themselves and keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. If you're a grown-ass man, you should at least tell the other person, hey,
is it rude to text them and say, hey, you know what? I just came from the doctor and it's burning. Do you tell? Is it rude to tell through a text?
You're at least communicating. I prefer to say it in a phone call, man. Text take it out of the content. It interpretations different.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'm just old school because I'm gonna call somebody. Fuck that text and shit.
So I was reading some of these government websites, Planned Parenthood. It says if you find out you have an STD while you're in a relationship, talk to your partner as soon as possible. Be honest, even if you haven't been in the past. Your partner may be upset, even angry, and that could be harder to deal with. But so this is the Planned Parenthood. These are two men talking. And they had two women. They probably had two men and a woman. But here you go. Check it out.
I wanted to know how you felt about maybe not using condoms anymore.
Yeah, we can maybe do that. But I haven't been tested for STDs in a while, so I should do that first. Have you?
Well, no. Honestly, I never have.
Really? Okay, so then, yeah, we definitely need to get tested.
But what if I have something or you have something?
If either of us do, which we probably don't, we'll deal with it then together. And honestly, it's better to know if you have an STD. At least then you can get treated. Otherwise, it could just get worse, and we can end up giving it to each other. Come on, let's go together. We can go get tested and then have a romantic date night and see where things go from there.
So does it go that easy? I don't think so.
No, well, it depends. It depends on the relationship, Right. If you're used to doing something together with your partner, then getting tested is not going to be a big deal.
Right.
But you're not going to go to the gynecologist while she gives your bitch a pap smear, though. Come on. And your girl's not going to go to the doctors with you when he checks your prostate and sticks his finger up your ass, Right.
I'm okay. I want to go when my girl gets a pap
smear. So let's ask this question. Before you started raw dogging your chick, did you guys go get tested together?
No, we didn't. And you know what? To be honest with you, that was a conversation we probably didn't have because we were friends and stuff. But I wouldn't mind getting tested. If she said, "Can you go get tested?" and vice versa, I don't care. You know what I mean? I used to get tested regularly, especially I'm fucking some straight up butt sluts. I'm getting
cochino.
I'm getting tested, right? And it's not to protect her. It's to protect me, right? I'm doing it every 3 months, every 6 months. It depends. If I'm fucking like 10 or 15 women in the 90 days, I'm getting tested because I'm like, some of them were straight up butt sluts. You know what I mean? And then
Are you talking like 90 women in 90 days?
Did I say that? But you know what I mean? Like, bro,
that's a whole lot of fucking, man.
I got to be honest with you. If there's a girl that you're fucking the first time and she pulls it down, if her pussy smells or she got a weird odor coming out of her pussy, I'm putting a condom on. I'm just being honest because, first of all, I don't know if she's dirty. Maybe she got some funny smell. But I think that's the
What if you don't have a condom? Are you gonna stop?
Yeah, I'm stopping. I'm like,
No, you're not. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Because
Stop lying. The pussy's in front of you, and you're gonna stop.
I could be sticking my meat in a fucking meat grinder right now. Like
you stuck your dick in worse things than that. I mean, what the fuck's the point? You stuck it in the glory hole. Come on.
I know. I think you don't give a fuck. Once you have children, it changes the game a little bit. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah. You can't be self-centered and you know.
Alexis put, so if you're doing a butt slut, then what are you? I'm a slut maker. That's what my man said. She goes, well, what is, she was talking to Amber Rose, I think. And she goes, that makes you a whore. So what does that make you? She goes, a slut maker. I'm a slut maker.
That's cute.
Yeah. So what up, Tony? Hey, Tony.
What's up, Tony?
You got to ask him, did he ever get an STD from a girl?
Let's see.
You're a slut butt maker.
Hey, I'm going to be a couple things. Look it. I can be my ninja. And then I can.
There's a ninja.
Put my kebab on.
You're going to be a ninja now. There you go, ninja.
There you go.
There you go. But I definitely think it's an important conversation to have with your partner. It's an important conversation to have with somebody you're fucking. Maybe not exclusive, maybe exclusive. But if you come to find out that you have something, I think you need to be honest. I definitely think a lot of guys are not honest with somebody they just fucked. Or vice versa. I think a lot of people need to be honest, especially in this day and age with COVID and everything. You might as well just tell that person you were fucking, hey, you know what? I went to the doctor and I found I had something. It's an easy conversation, even if it's a text message or a phone call. And I know it's a difficult one, especially if you were just fucking the girl. Awkward, very awkward. But I love the phone call where they say, just like I said, they say, "Oh, you gave me something." I'm like, "Hold up," and I said, I slide that shit right across their phone, and I say, "Check your phone," and they say, "What is that?" I said, "I just took my test. I ain't got shit. You got it, and you gave it to someone else. Gave it to you.
You got it, and you know where you got it from. You just don't want to say where you got it from,
right?
Who you got it from.
Right?
Because if you think about it, you can always think back. Hey, well, let's eliminate this one. Let's it's optional elimination, however the fuck you say it. But I'm getting all right. I'm all right, Tony.
Just communicate with somebody that you're having, and if you have any questions, it's better to be safe than sorry. Hey, sometimes you got to practice the safe sex. So,
it is kind of embarrassing when you go to the clinic and then when they start saying birth dates and they call your name, they're saying 1995, 2000, 2001, and then when they get to you, they be like 1975.
There you go. So you can. I know you're going out of town. Do you have any upcoming gigs coming up? Stand up? Anything?
Not yet. I'm kind of laying low for the winter time for January. I don't know if I'm gonna start back, but eventually I'm gonna get back out in the field. Seeing some new comics coming. There's a lot of comics coming from downriver, Monroe, hitting the city now. So I gotta get out there. Actually, trying to work on getting a Southwest comedy show going on at a secret location. I'm still waiting for Angel to hit me up on that, and maybe we'll get that to fruition come the summertime. Get some Spanish comics to come and blend up from the east side to the west side to the southwest side. You know how it is.
Right. All right. Well, I appreciate you jumping on today. Much love. Make sure you be careful. Make sure you guys you're always washing your hands, wearing a mask, washing your ass. The same thing we always do. You can follow me everywhere on Dreak Swift on all platforms. you know, somebody told me the other day, I'll drop my, you know what, I'm going to drop my link tree in there. But if you want to send me any money, you know, definitely these shows don't cost, they're not free. So if you want to support the show, you know, $5, $10, whatever, Cash App. So I'm going to put my link tree up in this motherfucker.
Venmo,
Yeah.
Facebook Pay, Apple Pay.
There you go. So if they need to drop you some Cash App, how much? How do they give you your Cash App?
Just look at the wall in the bathroom. My number should be on it. Just look me up. You know what's up.
You know how to find you, right?
Yep. Reno, Villarreal 1 on all social media platforms.
On all platforms. I'm gonna drop my my Cash App, my link tree up in that motherfucker. If any of you guys want to send me some money, you can. And then you can follow, like I said, you can follow me everywhere on all platforms. Much love. Be careful. Like I said, make sure you guys are always washing your hands, wearing a mask, and washing that ass. I'm out. Thanks for tuning in. 2 cents with Dreak Swift. Bye-bye.
Get tested.
Get tested. Wear a condom.